And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And getting the call here, Griffin Canning.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Leading off
now, Jarren Duran.
The center fielder, number 16, Jarren Duran.
The pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Trout calls it in, and there's one away. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Alex Bregman. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here at Angel Stadium. And starting this one, Garrett Whitlock.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And here it comes. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. Whitlock, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a 4-seamer. Foul ball still 0-2. Righty to the plate.
That's out.
Out towards left center. Coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle, and you get 3 swings. Why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there, he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Mike Trout now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there. We played an inning. No score. Back in Anaheim, top of the second, Devers now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Canning back to work. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Ohapi drifts towards it, puts it away for the out.
That is fifth. The left fielder, number 7, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's a hit.
Everything came together for him. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Oh, 1 now. Late on that fastball. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated.
Runner takes off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which...
To second for 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning. Brandon Drury to the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The pitch. Clips the corner. And it's 0-1. Good eye right there. On the ground. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
So digging in, Mickey Moniak.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
1 out, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting sixth,
Logan Ohapi, the next to hit for the Angels.
Ohapi.
And that's in there for strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's got himself a triple. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner at third with one gone. Luis Rengifo now at the plate. Bounce to the right. Casas. Now two away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Shortstop.
And now here is Zach Neto. And first offering is fouled off. Bounce to the right side. And that is the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We plate 2 full. Angels 2, and the Red Sox nothing. New inning getting started, and stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The wide to kick the pitch. And a foul ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special.
Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Batting it, the right fielder, Cedane Rafaela.
And the batter now, Cedane Rafaela. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. Their second double play in just the first 3 innings here today.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Here's Reese McGuire. And there's a foul ball. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Now batting Jarren Duran. That one the other way, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. And that one fouled off. Center field. Trout is there. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Boston strands a pair. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Matt Theis comes up to hit here. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 up, 1 down. So the batting order turns over. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Fly to left his first time. That's in for a strike. Ground ball, Casas. He handles it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Taylor Ward.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike at the knees.
0-1.
That one inside, and that's ball 1. At the belt and fires.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Not even close there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Mike Trout up next. And it goes just foul. 3-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Dahlbeck in position. He makes the grab. And that is that. Angels go down 1-2-3. But they're on top 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Alex Bregman Canning in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in the shortened 2020 season. Late with the swing there. That's to third. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Rafael Devers up to hit. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, number 7, Masataka Yoshida.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. And he's already singled in this game. Smoked on the ground a second. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Mike Trout. And he deals. And a big swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kicks and fires. Way out front for strike 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And that one in the air, center field. Under it. Squeezes it. And that ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Canning back to work. Swings through that.
You know, these Red Sox,
the
as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1 down. So stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Close one, doesn't get the call.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
He's going. 1-1. Runner on the go. Rocketed out towards right center. And that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it. And then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 away. Runners at first and third. Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
Man.
Throw to second. Save.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board. Get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, and he'll act like he really wanted to hit, but he's as happy as anyone that he got hit by that pitch just to turn this lineup over back to the top. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-2.
Now batting, second baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
2 on, 1 out. Bobby Dahlbeck up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here comes a pitch. That one hit to right. Drifts towards it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Here's Alex Bregman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
2 outs. That's ripped into the outfield. Ward makes a nice running catch. They get 2 and draw even again. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Here comes the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. And foul ball. 0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So up next, Zach Neto grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
And down on strikes he goes. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels held in check. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Top of the 6th inning. Here's a big power threat. Rafael Devers. The wind and the pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ground ball up the middle. And Devers is set down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. In the air, left side. Ward makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Fly ball down the line. Ward running hard to get it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And the righty deals. Foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Neto. That ends the frame. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Well, we go bottom six. Now the third baseman, Matt Thaiss. The pitch. Pulls that one foul. Ball one there. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air, center field. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground right side. Makes the sliding stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Angels are gone in order. Score remains 2-2. Back in Anaheim, Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
leading off for Boston, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And the pitch. In the air out to center. Trout sizing it up. He's got it. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's the right fielder, Cedane Rafaela. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jose Suarez getting loose out there. Anderson also throwing. Bases empty, one away. Here at the top half of inning number 7. On a line, base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Griffin Canning gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Jose Suarez comes on now. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Suarez.
And here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. Runner takes off. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Back to the top of the lineup, digging in, Jarren Duran. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
Next pitch is outside. With the go-ahead run at third here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Got him swinging.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Trout. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And a pitch. Jansen, a 6'5" righty, 36 years old. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. A great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Out towards right center field, sizing this one up, and there's one down. Throws to second. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 2. Ripped, but it curls foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Steps on first for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
And a 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Angels strand 1. And this game is still tied at 2-2. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
The wind of the pitch.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Bounce to the left side. Tosses across to first. One up, one down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Line and a base hit into right. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Rafael Devers. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And he brings it into the warning track.
Now batting, left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida.
He's going.
Bregman runs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right side. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Liam Hendricks.
Number 31, Liam.
Now it's the DH for the Angels,
And
Luis
for the
Rengifo.
Angels, the designated hitter.
And a pitch. And that one clips the corner. Righty delivers. Got him swinging. And that's the first out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. And there's the strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Outside corner, there's a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Dice at the plate with two away. Swings through that one. All tied up here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Angels go quietly there. It's the ninth, and we are tied. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Suarez back to work. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series, and they lead it. It's 3-2.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Trevor Story now. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Popped up. On the run towards the line. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Cedane Rafaela.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. On the ground to the left. Over to first. 2 away.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Ground ball right side. Drury on to first, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run, and the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. Back here at Angels Stadium, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Nolan Schanuel. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1's the count.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And next for L.A., Taylor Ward. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So a change being made at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Joe Adell. 1 down, runner at first. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Just missed.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Brandon Drury hitting on deck circle. And there's the automatic.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Out there to center. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
So they're down to their final out. Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul ball, still 0-2. And there's a ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
2 strikes.
That misses, and it's 2-2. The Angels down to their final strike. Got him! And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
This was a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum, but at home you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this